Have you been taking collagen for your joints or your skin, but still feel like your memory is slipping? You forget little things. You walk into a room and can't remember why. Or you keep asking, where did I put my phone? Now here's the shocking truth. Some common mistakes with collagen might actually be making things worse for your brain. Yes, you heard that right. Even though collagen is often praised for helping skin, joints, and bones, what most people don't realize is that collagen plays a critical role in keeping your brain healthy and sharp as you age. And if you're over 50, you need to be especially careful, because as we grow older, our body naturally makes less collagen. That's normal. But when you combine that with the wrong foods, or missing nutrients, it can lead to more forgetfulness, poor focus, and even mood changes. But don't worry. Today, I'll walk you through the most common collagen mistakes older adults make, and the simple changes that can protect both your brain and your body. Let's start with a big one. Taking collagen without vitamin C. Most people don't know this, but your body can't use collagen properly without vitamin C. Even if you take a good collagen supplement, without enough vitamin C, your body won't build strong collagen fibers, and the brain won't get the repair it needs. Vitamin C is like the key that unlocks collagen. Without it, you might just be wasting your money. And here's the thing, many seniors don't get enough of it. Low vitamin C can lead to poor tissue repair, inflammation, and yes, even memory issues. But there's good news. You don't need fancy pills. Just simple, everyday foods can help. Try adding oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, or even a bit of lemon in your morning water. These can make a huge difference. In fact, one of our viewers, Minoshi67, wrote in and told us that after adding just a few slices of kiwi and lemon water each day, her joints felt better, her digestion improved, and her mind felt clearer. It's the little changes that matter, and that's what we're focusing on. Today's small shifts with big impact, and coming up, there's an even bigger mistake that happens in most kitchens. A cooking habit that destroys collagen before it even reaches your body. We'll talk about that next, so stay with me. You don't want to miss it. And if this is helping you, consider subscribing. And let me know in the comments, do you take collagen? What do you mix it with? Cooking collagen-rich foods the wrong way. Now this one might surprise you because it happens in so many homes, especially in meals we think are healthy. You see, when we cook foods like chicken, meat, or even bone broth at very high heat or fry them in oil, they can form something called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. These compounds damage collagen, and worse, they create inflammation in the body and the brain. That means more stiffness, slower thinking, and higher risk of memory loss over time. So what can you do? Cook gently. Instead of frying or over roasting, try slow cooking, steaming, or boiling, making a simple chicken soup with bones, some vegetables, and letting it simmer gently. That's one of the best ways to get usable collagen without damaging it. And here's another trick. Add herbs like garlic, rosemary, or turmeric. Not only do they add flavor, they reduce inflammation and protect your brain cells too. It's not about avoiding all fried food forever. But as we age, the way we prepare our meals becomes more important. Gentle cooking equals gentle aging. Now let's move to something that hides in plain sight. Sugar. Yes, sugar, the sweet stuff we all grew up with. Most people know too much sugar is bad for the heart or blood pressure. But did you know sugar actually attacks collagen? It binds to collagen proteins and makes them stiff and brittle. That's not just bad for your skin and joints, it's terrible for your brain. High sugar intake is linked to faster memory loss, mood changes, and even a higher risk of dementia. And the problem is, sugar is hiding in so many places, in bread, sauces, low-fat, yogurts, even seemingly healthy cereals. So what's the solution? Start reading labels, cut back slowly, and replace sweets with natural options like fruit, a few nuts, or dark chocolate with low sugar. You don't have to be perfect, just be aware now. Before we wrap up this part, let me leave you with something powerful. When your collagen is supported and not attacked by sugar or heat, your brain gets the nourishment it needs. You may start noticing clearer thought, foggy moments, more stable moods, and better sleep. That's the power of simple choices. And it's never too late to make a change. In the next part, we'll talk about another silent collagen killer, a popular drink that many seniors love, but don't realize can block collagen from working. It's one of the biggest surprises yet. So stay with me, and if you haven't already, tap subscribe and share this with someone who needs it. We're in this together. You know, sometimes the hardest part of aging isn't the physical aches or even the memory slips. It's the feeling that no one warned us that one day we'd look in the mirror and wonder when our hands started to look older, or when walking up the stairs became something we had to prepare for, or when names and memories started floating in and out of our minds like dreams. But you're not alone, and you're not broken. Aging is a journey, and you still have more control than you think. So let's talk about the third collagen mistake. One that seems innocent but slowly chips away at your body's ability to build and protect itself. Caffeine overload. Listen, this isn't about giving up your morning tea or coffee. We're not here to take away your comfort, but many older adults don't realize how too much caffeine, especially without food, can reduce nutrient absorption, including the amino acids and minerals that help your body build collagen. And if you're taking collagen supplements first thing in the morning with black coffee on an empty stomach, you might be unintentionally blocking the very nutrients your brain and joints are desperate for. You may notice jittery feelings, mid-morning crashes, trouble concentrating, and poor sleep at night. Caffeine also raises cortisol, the stress hormone, and high cortisol levels over time have been shown to break down collagen and accelerate brain aging. So what can you do? Here's a gentle shift. Have your collagen after a light breakfast with some protein and healthy fat. Then enjoy your coffee, and maybe, if you're open to it, try switching your second cup to a calming herbal tea in the afternoon like chamomile, ginger, or lemon balm. These small swaps can reduce stress on your system and allow your brain to rest, restore, and rebuild. Let me tell you something. Personal. My own mother, she's 73, used to have coffee first thing in the morning, every morning. She thought it helped her wake up her brain, but over time, she started feeling more anxious, more tired by midday, and her sleep wasn't great. I gently suggested she try collagen in warm water with a slice of orange first thing, before the coffee, and we added some protein to her breakfast: an egg, a little cottage cheese, or even just a spoon of nut butter on toast. Within a few weeks, she felt calmer. Her thoughts came easier, and she told me something I'll never forget. She said, "I feel like I got a little piece of myself back." That's what this is really about, not perfection. Just little changes that help you feel like you again, more present, more clear, more alive. And you deserve that. So here's a gentle reminder. You are not too old, it is not too late, and your brain can still grow, adapt, and heal, but we must give it the right environment, and that means nourishing it, not draining it with too much caffeine, sugar, heat, or stress. And it means listening to our bodies, with patience, with care, with kindness. Now, there are 2 more collagen mistakes we need to talk about, and the next one is something almost no one talks about. It's hidden in so-called healthy foods that many seniors eat every single day. But instead of helping the body, they can actually cause inflammation, digestion problems, and block collagen production completely. We'll talk about that in the next part, so please stick around. There's more healing ahead, and if this message is touching your heart even a little, please let us know in the comments. You're not alone in this. This is a community, a family, and we're walking this road together. Because what we're about to talk about is something that affects almost every older adult I've ever met, and many of them have no idea. We've reached collagen mistake number 4, eating healthy foods that quietly increase inflammation and block collagen production. Yes, even foods you thought were good for you. Let me explain. As we get older, many of us switch to what we believe is a healthier diet. We cut back on fried food, start eating more salads, maybe switch to low-fat dairy, or use artificial sweeteners instead of sugar. We try to do the right thing. But here's the painful truth. Some of these choices, especially when repeated every day, can actually make things worse. Let's talk about a few examples. First, artificial sweeteners. Things like aspartame or sucralose, commonly found in sugar-free yogurts, diet drinks, and even some protein powders. Studies have shown these chemicals can disturb the balance of bacteria in the gut. And when your gut is inflamed or unbalanced, your body cannot absorb collagen properly, and your brain can suffer too. An unhealthy gut often shows up as brain fog, low mood, poor concentration, and sleep problems. So what should you do instead? Try switching to natural sweeteners like a small amount of raw honey, stevia leaf, not the artificial kind, or simply reduce sweetness over time. And most importantly, listen to how your body feels after eating. If something makes you feel bloated, tired, or foggy, it may not be serving you anymore. Now let's talk about another hidden issue: refined oils. Vegetable oils like canola, corn, and soybean oil are found in so many packaged foods, even the ones labeled heart healthy. But these oils are high in omega-6 fats, and too much omega-6 can increase inflammation in the body. And inflammation is collagen's enemy. It breaks it down, it clogs your thinking, and it speeds up aging in your joints, skin, and brain. So if you're cooking at home, try switching to extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or even a little grass-fed butter. They're more stable, nourishing, and anti-inflammatory. Now, I want to talk to the part of you that might be feeling overwhelmed right now. Maybe you're thinking, I've been eating like this for years. Is it too late to undo the damage? Let me be very clear, that is never too late. Your body is always trying to heal. Your brain is always ready to rebuild if you give it the tools. One of our viewers, Mr. Ahmed from Florida, shared something beautiful. He said, "I'm 72. I used to eat a lot of processed food, microwave dinners, store-bought pastries, sodas. After your videos, I made small swaps. I started cooking again. My wife and I now make soup together every Sunday, and you know what? I feel sharper. I even started reading books again." That's what this is about. Not dieting, not punishing yourself, but coming back home to your body with gentle meals, with real, honest food, and with choices that support your future, not just your cravings in the moment. You deserve to feel well, to feel strong, to feel clear and focused and confident in your own skin. and it's absolutely possible. In the final part, we'll talk about one more mistake, a habit many older adults have that actually slows collagen production to a crawl. It's something to do with movement, or rather, the lack of it. We'll explore that next. And we'll finish by putting all of this together in a way that's simple, doable, and deeply healing. So don't go anywhere. You've come this far, let's finish this journey together. We've talked about 4 powerful collagen mistakes that may quietly be sabotaging your brain health, But now we've come to the 5th and final mistake, and it's one that affects almost every older adult at some point. It has nothing to do with what you eat. It's about how much you move. You see, one of the most underestimated triggers for collagen loss and brain aging is sedentary living, sitting too much, not moving enough, staying still for long hours, whether it's watching TV, scrolling your phone, or just not feeling motivated to get up and go. I want you to hear me carefully. This isn't about blame. This is about understanding how movement, even just gentle, easy movement, wakes up your collagen and wakes up your brain. Here's what happens when we don't move enough. Collagen fibers become stiff, blood flow to the brain slows down, inflammation increases, muscles shrink, and joints lose support, and mentally you start to feel heavy, foggy, even disconnected from the world. But the amazing thing is, this can change faster than you think. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of light movement each day can start to turn this around. A simple walk after breakfast, some light stretching in the morning sun, or even chair exercises during your favorite show. These tiny steps stimulate collagen, improve brain circulation, and lift your mood. It's not about going to the gym. It's about creating life-giving movement that reminds your body and brain, I'm still here, I still matter, I still have purpose. Let me share something that touched my heart. One of our longtime viewers, Fatima, age 69, wrote us a letter. Last spring, she said, after my husband passed, I stopped going out. I lost interest in food, in my routine, in myself. I watched your video about collagen and walking, and something just clicked. I started walking again just around the block. Every morning, I began eating better. Then came the laughter, the energy, the sleep, and the peace I thought I lost. That's what this journey is about. Not just stronger joints, not just fewer wrinkles, but feeling alive in your own body. Again, feeling connected, capable, confident. So if you've been feeling stuck, or slow, or like your best days are behind you, please believe this. It's not too late. You can still rebuild. You can still grow. And your body is still listening. You just have to give it the right tools, the right nourishment, and a little bit of love. Let's quickly review the 5 collagen mistakes we've covered so you can remember them and take gentle action. Taking collagen without enough vitamin C gives. Always pair collagen with fruits or veggies rich in vitamin C. Overheating or frying collagen-rich foods gives. Choose gentle cooking methods like simmering or steaming. Too much caffeine, especially on an empty stomach, gives. Eat first, then enjoy your tea or coffee, in moderation. Eating processed healthy foods with artificial sweeteners or inflammatory oils gives. Swap for real, nourishing foods that love your gut and brain. Sitting too long, not moving enough, gives. Just a little daily movement makes all the difference. Now, if this video made you think, feel, or reflect even just a little, please know you're part of something bigger. There's a whole community of people like you, growing, learning, and choosing better every single day. I want to thank you for showing up, for caring about your health, and for taking a step toward the stronger, sharper, and more vibrant version of yourself. And remember, every day is a new chance to nourish your body, to care for your mind, and to feel more at home inside your heart. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments, which of these 5 collagen mistakes surprised you the most, and what would you like us to cover in the next video? Together, we're building something beautiful, a place where aging is not a decline, but a return to wisdom, strength, and peace. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next video.